We're seeing this type of leather more these days. It's called aniline, and we like to call it porous leather. And one way to tell is that you can actually put a scratch in it with your fingernail, or it gets dark. If you wet it until that water disappears, it'll stay dark for you. But mostly we're running into color fading or color imperfections, and here I'm going to show you our light tint brown, our medium tint brown, and our dark tint brown. And these aren't paints, these are actual tints, and this is our wipeout, which is our clear tint. Now, the first thing to do, of course, is clean your leather. And we use our soft cleaner and we put it into this pump bottle so that when I pump it out, it's going to create foam, which isn't going to wet the leather that much. So as I clean it, and as you're going to see, that spot gets really dark there, and as I force dry it, it's going to take away that all that moisture and bring us right back to where we were. Now, I'm going to start with my light tint brown here, and I'm going to put it on one of our soft dabbing cloths, and I'm going to apply it directly to the area. Now, this is a demonstration here. In actuality, when you're out there working on someone's vehicle in the interior and it's faded up there on the whole top there, or they've scratched it, and it may take quite a few applications to reach the color effect that I'm getting here almost immediately. So do remember that. It can take quite a few applications, and all you do is force dry it with your hair dryer and apply again, and keep repeating the process or adjust your color until you get the desired result. Now, I want to show you a very important point. I'm putting our wipeout here into one of our mixing cups, and please pay attention to this because this will help you avoid any problems in the future. Now, I'm taking my dark tint brown here for a second first, just to demonstrate this to you. And I'm going to apply it directly to the dab cloth and put it on a different spot on our leather. Now, I'm going to apply it liberally here so you can really see what I'm talking about. Now, as I put this on and I'm going to force dry it again, you're going to see that that dark color is in there. There is no way to bring it back out, and it's very difficult to try to blend that. So this is important. You do not want to start darker than you want to end up with. Very important. So this is where the wipeout comes in handy. We take the wipeout and we put that same color right into the wipeout. And I'm going to stir it up, and what do we have now? We've cut that color, we've made it weaker, it's not going to be near as strong, so that when I apply it to the leather, it's not going to be that drastic or stark of a color, and it's going to be much easier to work with. So here I'm just going to blend it out a little, and you're going to see when I dry it that the outer edges are going to be much lighter than that spot was. And really, that, like I said, we want to avoid that dark spot. Look at that, isn't that great? So we've really blended this thing out pretty well, except for the dark area that I just wanted to demonstrate. Okay, now if you're going to treat your customer well, you want to take the eye away from what you did. So what we do is we usually at the end of the job, we take our wipeout or the adjusted color and we blend it out further out beyond the area and just coat it that way, and you're going to lose the color into the good area, and a person who doesn't know what you did probably is never going to notice this. As I dry it, it really does blend out well, and it's not just around that one area, it's spread out over the entire thing. Now, treating our customer well. We take our leather Vital now because we want to condition the leather. We want to make it soft or help them keep their leather soft. And this is a good product for the customer to have. So we cleaned the leather to begin with the soft cleaner. Now we're using the leather Vital to condition it. And now we put the cream protection on. Now I'm using our regular protection here. A lot of times you'd rather use the matte finish cream protection. So we have both so that you end up with a job that really looks well and great. Okay, now it's also good to be certified. As you see here, I have my certificate, I'm card carrying, and I can show my leather technician badge to a customer. Really impressive.